You're welcome back. When I was young, all I wanted to do was grow up. As a kid, I couldn't do anything I liked. I couldn't watch TV beyond the 9 p.m. news bulletin. I couldn't eat ice cream for breakfast. I couldn't wear my Sunday best to school. And on top of all of that, I had to do my homework. It was frustrating. And every time I protested, my parents would tell me not to worry, and that once I grew up, I could do whatever I wanted. So that became my lifeline. I clung to that promise for dear life, just waiting for the day when I would be a grown-up and could stay up all night eating ice cream in my Sunday best without a page of homework in sight. So now I'm a grown-up. I don't remember the last time I watched TV at all, let alone the 9 p.m. bulletin. I'm diabetic, and so I'm not allowed ice cream. I definitely can't wear my Sunday best to work, and I stay up until about 1 a.m. every day doing my homework. I grew up all right, but I still can't do whatever I want. Here's another thing I dreamt of when I was a kid. I was 17 years old on holiday in Tema, washing my auntie's car one morning when my elbow hit the radio power button by accident, and the interior was suddenly filled with the smooth voice of Tommy Annan-Forson, hosting something called the Super Morning Show. He was funny, he was clever, he was full of emotion, and he seemed to know everything in the world, from where traffic was worst in Accra to who was speaking at the auditorium at Legon, from the cost of a movie ticket to the various flavors of Poki. He knew everything. Not only did he have conversations with famous people, he also seemed to finish work at 9 a.m. Immediately, that seemed to me the coolest job in the world, and I wanted it badly. So now I have it, and I realize that I really do not know everything in this world. In fact, I know nothing. So I must keep asking questions. I must keep reading. I must keep researching. I have conversations, all right, but not so much with famous people as with smart people. And you know you can't come empty-headed into a smart conversation, right? So I spend more hours reading now than I did when I was a full-time student. As for finishing work at 9 a.m., well, my last meeting yesterday ended at 8:55 p.m. You know, there's only one simple point to all this. When we dream, we often imagine the pretty big picture and leave out the gritty details. We know what we aspire to be, but we don't always know what it takes to live our aspirations. Many young people are in medical school right now who don't yet realize that their fancy job as a prestigious doctor will one day involve telling a little girl that she's about to die of leukemia. Many future lawyers don't realize that they will have to keep learning every single day for the rest of their lives. Our tertiary institutions are filled with budding politicians and future leaders who have not yet clocked that they are signing up to be hated, insulted, scorned, and reviled by people they have never met. Many of us were relieved to hear the numerous goodies, if we can call them that the president announced last year for the nation to help ease the pain of COVID-19. Free water, free light, no doomsor, free transport, soft loans, no tax, and time and a half for frontline medical workers. It was like Christmas in April. We all hailed the chief for his benevolence. But the dirty details of how it will all be paid for did not quite preoccupy the national mind. As always, we saw and embraced the result, but cared very little about the process. Now we are facing unprecedented tax hikes to pay for the dirty details of the shiny dreams the president sold us last year. You know, the shell of your dream may be pretty, but there is a gooey mess within that you cannot afford to take for granted. Keep your expectations real and steel yourself for the unprecedented hard work that must go into living your dream. The more prepared you are, the more successful you will be. And that's it. My name is Kojo Yankson, and I dream with my eyes open. Good morning, Ghana.